guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we are back guys with Viking Valhalla, episode 4 from first season.
The bridge. There's gonna be a fight. So last episode, Freydis was on her way to Uppsala and she got attacked, her and her friends. One of her friends survived, but everyone else was dead. They got attacked by a hunter, someone who went after pilgrims on their way to Uppsala, and he was not alone. He has friends, and they found his corpse, so they'll be targeting whoever did this, Freydis, and we're afraid that they're gonna follow the tracks to the little place where she left her friend, maybe even attack Uppsala itself, like if they get there, I don't know, but they're around, and one of them looks fucking badass, so we need to be careful there.
Yeah.
And in England, everyone else, like the army that showed up, got to the marshes, and while on a trip to, see the bridge and see the defenses, you got Leif, his friends, and Harold, who got attacked. We lost one of the Greenlanders, and Leif was left behind, but Harold came back to help him, and together they traveled to the bridge. They pretended to be Saxons, and they saw the deal. So they saw everything that was going on, how they used the bridge to cross and shit.
In the meantime, Edmund got a lesson in humility. He's not ready to face war and Viking battle in general,
But Godwin also, he was saying there's a good reason why you're not crowned yet, but then he turned around and also helped him get crowned.
Let's make you king.
Yeah, so he's playing a double game here. We don't know if we can trust him anymore, and he's obviously not helping Queen Emma at all.
No.
So, I don't know. We'll have to keep, our eye on him. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a fight this episode, so we're finally gonna see them in action, and I'm excited about this.
Alright.
So let's jump in this episode without further ado and see what happens next. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
In the meantime, let's go.
Death. Please no one we
that's
know.
Leif. What happened?
Yeah, but he's still alive. Well, the fight. They were prepared for us, so this one was not gonna be easy.
The day before.
At least they're gonna show us how we got there. Sometimes they just jump over fights.
If we attempt to storm the gates, as you suggest, we will lose 1,000 men before we reach it.
What do you suggest?
Forget about taking London.
London is the key to taking England.
No, Edmund is the key.
True. He's king.
Take England's king, you take England.
Let me hear your plan.
It is the Greenlanders' plan.
Obviously.
Think of the bridge like a boat. Its main arch is its keel built to withstand great weight. But the English have weakened it. They put a drawbridge in the middle. They have made it vulnerable.
So maybe it looks like we're losing, but it's just an after effect of what we did. Like maybe we make the bridge just collapse while Edmund is on the other side or something.
Oh, maybe.
So he's in the water because he fell maybe, but we still got Edmund. It could happen.
The Vikings have set their battle camp on the other side of the Southwark Island.
Now that that is established, I want you to move across the Thames, below his fleet, and bring your army to his rear.
Trapping him between the river and the swamp.
Exactly.
It's so not your
Who
plan.
came up with this plan?
Yeah, dude.
Yes. Why?
Everyone knows.
Because it is excellent, Your Highness. Where will you be? Inside the walls of London.
And where he will remain until Canut's defeat has been secured
Mercia takes all the risks.
and receives the glory.
Now is not the time to negotiate.
On the contrary, Your Highness.
He has you.
And what is it you wish?
He can make demands.
I wish for Mercia to once again be independent.
Woohoo!
Then I suggest you gather your army and leave.
It's a big demand, man.
Prepare the men to return to Mercia.
Wait. Perhaps we can come to some other arrangement, such as doubling Mercia's land.
Will these additional lands come from your holdings, Your Highness?
Maybe others will be forced to contribute, but the increase is assured.
You're promising without consulting anyone. I hope you're prepared to get behind those decisions.
I hope you can back it up.
Because you give that to him, but the people you take it from
Guaranteed
will
great victory, Your
rebel.
Highness.
I'm thinking that other lords won't be happy about it.
And unfortunately, if you disagree, you can't say shit, because he's the king.
Yeah.
So if you're Emma in the background and you don't like that plan, you can't make it, you can't let everyone know.
Convince me your plan will work. Why should I trust you?
Because I do not care about your success. I care about them. They risk their lives for me. I was more concerned about your role than ours.
I was not worried about that. I have been Edmund, son of a great warrior king. I know what the weight of a powerful father feels like.
So do I.
Yes, your father was Eric Thorfason.
On top of the legacy, he's got the
Also,
bad
you
one
desire
too.
to stand in your own light.
He gets either the admiration or the rejection.
How do you plan to get through the marshes?
He's good. He's gonna come up with something great. Come on. They didn't have it easy in Greenland, so they're used to coming up with crazy shit. This is actually pretty cool. Not just the creating of something, but the how they got there, you know, just the old methods. And
What the hell are these things?
surfboards.
It's a new Viking ship.
Yeah, laugh.
It's gonna work.
It's literally surfboards. Or like parasailing.
Maybe.
We've come a long way, my friends.
I hope they don't die.
This is where we say goodbye on Earth. It is only a quick farewell. So we'll hail each other soon in Valhalla.
They have a beautiful friendship. Again, quick reminder that this is not their war. Hence why he said he doesn't give a shit if they succeed or not, like as long as they stay alive.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna put them in a position where they're not gonna succeed.
True.
He has faith in them. It's great because it's so small, makes no sound. They won't spot it. They won't expect this.
No.
Ni vu ni connu. As silent as a ghost. The thing is, as smooth as it can go right now, I feel like it can just go smoothly the whole time. So if it goes well now, I fear it's gonna get intense later. Underestimating. Like when you know there's war at your fucking door, suspect
Everyone
everything.
is suspicious.
I'd be looking on the other side like, you're not coming out?
Where did that boat go?
No, he keeps going.
So far, so good.
The music is different from what I'm used to in this show,
Yeah.
but it's good at just hyping the tension. Oh shit. They're doing their job. They're gonna expect you to do yours. So come on. Row. Cool shot.
He's not gonna stand still.
He wanted to be on the battlefield. I know that being knocked on his ass by Godwin maybe, you know, made him realize he was not ready, but he's still a kid. He could do something stupid. And we saw him fight, like he's actually fighting in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So he'll do something stupid.
Range?
Still too far, my lady.
I like that she's not hiding either.
Yeah.
She's out there looking at what's going on.
Raise the defenses.
Hold!
Why is he marking time?
I don't know. They're not stupid, maybe?
He's waiting for something.
I hear drums.
No. Shields.
She knows what's up. You'd swear she fought them before.
But I mean, our ancestor did.
Her ancestors were Vikings. He looks like a king. A real king. If I was Edmund, I'd be like, oh shit.
They were waiting for the sound of the shields.
Yeah. It's all planned.
Keep him occupied. occupied until Striona arrives.
You must be the boy king.
And you must be the leader of the Vikings we've been hearing for days and smelling for a week.
Dude.
My name is King Canut.
King.
And I have come to kill you for the crimes your father committed against my people.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but it is you who will pay the price for your crimes.
You can't back up that attitude,
Such brave
man.
words from a boy hiding behind a wall.
Yeah, you're talking big right now.
We have a word for that.
Coward.
Blade!
I don't know what it means, but I'm sure it means maybe something like coward or something.
Coward! King Blader!
Archer.
Hey.
Hold!
You stupid man? You're letting your emotions take over?
Don't give in to your passion. You must keep him in place until Striona arrives.
She's really good at this.
She knows what she's doing.
Why not come out and do battle with honor?
Honor. What honor is there in sweeping the field clear of a rabble hungry only for Danegeld? You are no better than the beggars at my gate.
I am disappointed in your response. What has become of England? There used to be warriors here. Your father, for example. I saw King Ethelred lead 100 men against 1,000.
He's losing pride.
That's gonna strike a chord. They talked about the burden of having a strong warrior father.
I will make you a challenge. Come down here and fight me, king to king. Or if you wish, bring whatever troops you choose and fight my men on this magnificent bridge. If you are victorious, then we will know our quest was not endorsed by God and leave this land without further bloodshed.
It's fair.
If you do not, all the world will know the truth about Edmund, how he sacrificed the courage
He's
of
putting
his
the
kingdom.
kingdom in there right now.
He knows what he's doing.
They will join us in hailing King Blader, the coward of London.
That's the thing, you pretend to lead these people, but you're not willing to go fight for them. It's sending a strong message to the men.
You can see the difference between a boy who's trying to be big and giving insult, like he's
I am not a coward!
And it's-
insulting Canut, but Canut
Come back here!
You're a child.
I order you!
You're not his king.
He is still acting like a child.
He is a child, they know
Give me
that.
my horse!
He's making
And
a
he's
mistake.
answering like a child.
But they knew, that's why they said this. He has no one at the back of the army, and that's if he shows up.
Striona lost his moment. I will lead this fight and the glory will be ours.
You're gonna die.
Men of England, I mean to wipe this Viking skirt from our shores. Who is with me?
That is not a speech that I would go with.
Kind of reminds me of Joffrey, except Joffrey did not go and fight himself. He's actually angry enough to go and fight,
Yeah.
and he's better. Like he's not bad, but he's not ready.
The tide is turning.
But yeah, I like the difference between
Open the
his
gates!
type of insult and Canut's type of insult.
Those really stroke him.
Yeah,
hard.
I mean, if you compare with Edmund, it's like, oh, you're smelly, like you're poor, you're a beggar, you're just dirt on my bridge.
It's low blows. And
Yeah, but Canut, you're a coward.
But no, but
You're
he's-
not worth
we've said several
your
times. That
father's
the,
legacy, you know.
we've said several times that the best insults are the ones that kind of strike true a little bit. Canut knows there's no believing this, so
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt him. But Edmund is questioning himself.
Yep. Unfortunately, he falls for the trap.
He's coming. Be ready. So basically, are the boats tied somehow? And that if they let them go with the current, they're gonna rip
Yeah.
the bridge?
Yeah.
As soon as he's over there, yeah. Stupid child, stupid child! Get the rope. Yeah. They gotta trust that they're gonna be strong enough to row close enough. Ooh, don't miss.
They need to bring him over.
Nah, yep. Yeah, come. Aren't you wondering why there are boats over there? Like, there's definitely something happening. She knows.
Stop!
It's too late, then what do? Come back!
Bring him back.
She's really good at this.
Something's going on. Bring back the king! Bring back the king!
It is a trap. Is it too late?
Too late.
Ready the archers!
It all depends on them being good shots.
Archers! Ships!
She looks fucking great, by the way.
I'll keep trying! It is not my knee, I'm still good!
Pull away! Harder! Give me everything you've got!
Yep.
Come on! Row harder!
Don't. You need to hack it a little more. But he's gonna be right under it when it falls, though.
Beneath the bridge!
Fuck.
Not the richest son of Greenland!
You're about to be stuck here.
And they got more men hiding.
It's probably not the whole army.
Edmund has taken the battle to the Vikings. He's what? On the bridge.
Double time!
They are coming, though, so we gotta...
Hey!
Sire! You must return before it falls. What falls? The bridge. They labor to bring it down and trap you.
When you do, they trapped you.
They got more men.
Yeah, you thought this was it? That's it. That's just it.
Oh no, they're all coming.
Oh, look at them all coming out.
shit.
You underestimated them, man. They told you this was gonna happen. You're the prize. Oh shit! Oh shit! The bridge needs to come down now.
What about us, Viking? What about us?
They need to protect his retreat.
Defend London, guys.
They need to protect his retreat.
Yeah.
It sucks, but... Ah, shit. All his friends! God damn.
I hope they succeed. Come on!
It's a long bridge. So
Raise the sail!
it's a really long bridge. Yep, okay, right before he got there. Ooh, shit!
He could still jump and swim.
No? All the Greenlanders were dead, though, all except one.
What do you do now? Huh?
You pray they just are willing to negotiate? It all depends on what they do, but...
We can still attack.
No. He wanted glory. Now let him taste defeat.
Bitch.
He has
We'll
a
not
point.
sacrifice good men to a failed battle.
The plan was for him to wait for Mercia to come. And he did not wait.
You never had any respect for him, and it showed right there. There was no loyalty from them to Edmund.
Bring me the boy, king.
Are they gonna kill him, you think?
That's when he found out he fucked up.
Oh shit. England is not answering. Bye.
You did it!
Yeah, and he lost everyone for this.
This is for you! Your plan worked!
There's a part of that probably makes him proud, though. It's his legacy. It's no longer being overshadowed by his dad's, or at least I hope so.
You just saw in his eyes.
This episode was so short. I was wondering, I was like, he can't be
You just
that.
You just saw in his eyes that Yes, he has a victory to his name, but at what cost?
Though at what cost is gonna come later when if he finds the bodies of his friends. Hopefully there's one that survived, but I think they all are dead.
Please bring me back the richest man of Greenland.
No, they're all dead, I think. But still, it's true, his plan was fucking crazy from the beginning, but it worked. It was amazing. They respect him now. He's proved himself. He got them the victory. They have the king. They're not gonna kill him right away, I think, so we'll see what they do with him later, but Canut has all the cards in his hands right now. So we'll see. That's basically when the plan is gonna shift a little bit. We talked about how they might not be here for revenge only. Some of them, yes, like Harold, but so he's asking for the head of Edmund because his father's no longer around. But this is probably when we'll see that Canut has maybe other ambitions and he's not the only one. Wealth, lands, titles, all of that. So negotiations might start. They have the king, so they can do whatever. And Mercia has abandoned them. So I think Mercia is gonna try to kind of do a Last Kingdom situation where they are still standing and protecting their borders, and they no longer answer to King Edmund because they don't really know. Like, he might be killed as far as they know. So they don't. I'm guessing they won't consider him their king anymore, and they'll just try to be their own kingdom, which fucking sucks because this was your king, like legally, well, not legally, but like you kind of had to answer his call. I do understand that he's a boy, you don't really respect him, he's never proved himself, and he acted like he was the man, but
true, but it's also the fact that he was being stupid.
In that moment,
he acted irrationally and based on his pride, and that probably cost him his head and the victory. So like you said, he wanted to glory. Let him taste defeat.
But there's helping the guy after he obviously did not follow the plan, didn't trust you. Kind of like he told them they were gonna have the glory because they would show up and help and get rid of the army. So this was the whole goal. Like, this was the whole strategy they sold the Mercians. For him to not follow that and try to get the glory and still have their support, and then he gets captured, he gets defeated. I get it. Like, you're basically being like, oh, and I'm still supposed to help you out after you did not follow the plan and you tried to take what was rightfully mine. So he's pissed and he wants independence for Mercia. So if Edmund gets taken care of, which he's been captured already, so it's not like he's helping the Vikings get him, but still. So I see it, like, he sees an opportunity to get what he wants, and he also feels slighted by Edmund not following the plan. But then again, what do? He's a kid. He's his emotions are strong, and Canut knew exactly what to say to bring him out. Fucking Emma was up there like, oh, fuck.
Stupid child.
Yeah. But I mean, we know, like, we've spent a little time with Edmund. We know he's been doubting his capacity, like how he was not supposed to be king, and he's been told to follow his instincts, so he really followed that rule last episode and this episode. But following your instinct doesn't necessarily mean follow your emotions whenever they tell you to do something stupid. So he just, like, he didn't do it the right way, and
the Canut, Olaf, all of them said it best. If the Saxons were still inside London's fortress, they had the reserve, they had the strength, they had the walls to be safe. On the long
run.
In the long run, thank you very much, they will have succeeded.
Or at least he would have had a strong advantage, especially knowing that the other army was coming. So Edmund just fucking let his emotions take over, and I mean, he expected the Mercians to just show up and help, but yeah, he found out that on the battlefield, people can, switch sides, or at least decide not to follow. If you decide not to follow the plan, who's to say they will follow the plan? You can't expect something from others that you're not willing to do yourself. But yeah, Canut just fucking sent spikes at every little insecurity that Edmund had, based on just the idea that he's a child and his father was a strong warrior, so there's a lot of expectations. Play with that. Make him sound like he's a coward. Make him sound like he's not willing to help his people or fight for them. have those expectations ring loudly in his ear and tell him, like, you need to do something. And even more than that, like, he already wanted to fight. He already wanted to prove he was capable. So to make it sound like him not following the plan meant he was abandoning his people, he was not worthy of being a good king, like all of that, it was perfect. I can't say I blame him completely because, again, he's a child. He and his emotions took over, but he was being stupid, and Emma understood that it's unfortunate because you can't really force him to do anything. He's the king, kind of like during the negotiations. Whatever he chooses to say has to be what's been promised.
Has to go.
Yeah. But, I don't know what they're going to do with him, but they came prepared, and I love that despite Emma having those strategies, like she saw them coming the Viking way, how they were expected to react, and if they had followed Olaf, they would have been caught, like they would have been dead. So following Leif was amazing. He's such a good strategist, and yes, I'm proud that he finally got this moment for himself. It's a way to erase his father's legacy, his father's name in a way, because him being a strong warrior is one thing, but like I said in the episode, there's the good, which already puts a lot of expectations on his shoulders because they would expect him to be strong, and there's also the bad, since his father was a fucking murderer and he was exiled. He has that shadow over him, so he needs to prove that he's his own man, he's capable of doing his own thing, and he's great.
Not as bad as his father used to be,
and he's great on his own. It fucking sucks though that he had to lose his friends for that. So we'll see. But
like I said, it is great that he achieved that type of success. But at
created the first surfboards.
But at what cost? Because he told Canut, I'm not here for you or for your cause. I'm here for them. I want them to survive and to go back home.
It will suck, but then again, they chose to follow him, and he did tell them that, like, thank you for being here for me. Yes, it might, like, he might feel it the next day, like, he might be like, really down on his luck, but it's not like he forced them to be there. He went with the army because his sister, his sister's freedom depends on this.
Yeah.
But they chose to follow him because they care about him. If they did not like the plan, like Harold said it best last episode, you are free to leave whenever you want. So they chose to fight, and unfortunately when you choose to fight, there's always that idea of you could die.
True, but I keep thinking that maybe a part of him will think that it is my fault that they're dead.
Well, no.
Because they decided to follow me,
Yeah, but then again, he's here because his sister chose to have revenge. So who's really to blame for all of that? You can play the blame game and go back a lot. Like, basically, he was forced to join the army, and they chose to follow him into this because his sister got caught following her revenge thing. That revenge thing happened because that other guy chose to fucking, rape her and scar her. So, but is he to blame for all of this? Maybe, but he's dead. So he's dead.
So I'm a little bit too late for that.
And they are warriors, and they did speak that, they did understand that, we might die today, but we're going to find each other in Valhalla. So they understand that, and they died warriors fighting. Yeah. So and they follow their gods and that train of thought of if you die fighting, you end up in the halls of your ancestors. It's the greatest thing that can happen to you. They worship this idea, and they got it. So as much as it might suck, he understands, and they understood that this was a possibility, and I think he's just going to be focusing on the future for him, which is going to be better from now on. Because this plan worked. If it had not worked, we would be in deep shit.
But, thankfully, it worked. It worked.
Canut looks like a fucking great king, like, at least physically, like on his horse with this armor, he looks great. Edmund looks like a Joffrey wannabe, and it's going to be interesting next episode when he's a prisoner.
Who knows? Maybe they're going to use him for something, and he might learn.
I don't know. Some of them want his head.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's when we'll see the different ideas for the future here, like what they truly want. Because we can get a lot with him. If we just cut his head, what's next? Not much. Although there is no successor.
Well, I mean, if you cut his head, you take England.
Yes, but then do you really? Because like Mercia's army is still whole and it went back home. So as much as I want to say you take England, it might just separate into different kingdoms and you might still have a fight on your hand. So as long as he's alive, there's like, unless you commit treason and you decide not to follow your king anymore and separate, which would make you a traitor to fucking England, as long as he's alive, you can't really do that. So if he's dead, there's no one else to follow and there's no successor. And there's always the chance that if you kill him now, they will get all over, you know, who gets to replace him. It will start a civil war or something, like, we don't know. But it would create confusion and weakness, but it could also lead to the kingdom separating and just becoming strong on their own. So if they want England, killing him right away might not be the solution.
We'll see.
We'll see, yeah. But yeah, it was a pretty cool fight. I love to see strategies. I love to see them come up with those strategies and just create those things. It's a thing that we see sometimes in Vikings, the original show, that we saw, like the coming up with the plans.
When we see the plans getting put together.
Yeah. And to see the old ways of how they would navigate back in Vikings, or how they would cut wood, create stuff. Like, it's just cool because it makes you travel in time.
I remember when in Vikings, when the Ragnar decided to pull the boats up a mountain and just roll them.
That's what I was thinking about, because they would not expect that.
True.
That's always the best plans.
Sometimes you need to think outside of the box.
Yeah.
To achieve something.
So it was pretty good, and I'm excited about next episode. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Yep, and if you don't want the next one, we'll be on YouTube pretty soon. Next week.
Next week.
So see you then, guys.
Bye.